Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to Ask Honorable, and I'm here with Honorable Cancelo Dan. Thank you again for coming. I
Thank you,
must, I
Vicky.
must thank you and thank you and thank you
Yeah,
again.
it's my pleasure to always come here and dish out wisdom to people so
Oh,
that they
thank
can.
you. And that wisdom will not decrease. Your wisdom
Amen.
will increase and increase and increase.
Amen. Amen.
I have a question to ask you today, and
Carry on.
the question is about debt in marriage, and
Okay.
so many people are in debt, like they are in huge financial problem. And what do you have to say about it?
Oh, debt, a major stressor in marriage.
Mm,
When you call something a stressor, is what causes stress in love.
mm,
So it's like a weight you see that draws down the love that you have for your partner.
mm,
So, and a lot of people does not know how to manage debt in marriage.
mm,
So I would talk with regards of people who are planning to enter into debt as a family. You see, what I would say is that debt is not something that is good, that you should venture it as a family.
mm,
You know, it kills the emotional power of love. So emotions is important in marriage. It's good for me to feel butterfly for my wife. It's good for you to feel butterfly for your husband. But when death comes in, it kills that butterfly instantly.
mm,
Do you understand? Because
yeah.
that time that you need to be going lovey-dovey with your husband, you are already thinking about how to pay them.
Pay, yeah, how to be paid.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is the fact that if you can avoid it at all cost, please do.
Mm. But in
Yeah.
but in Nigeria of today, that things are difficult. Things are extremely difficult. What do you advise the couple to? How do you advise them to manage their resources?
Okay. Well, first of all, one of the most important financial management skill or tools that everybody must have is frugality. No matter who you are, no matter the situation of the
Mm.
country, live below your means.
Live below
Below
your
your
means.
means.
I hope my viewers you listen to what is live
Live below.
below your means. Live
Below.
below your means. You
You
can
see,
continue.
love is not by measured by the amount of money you have or the
Hmm.
money you don't have.
Hmm.
It is measured by the who you are to your partner or who your partner is to you.
But when there is no money and nagging will just set in
Yes,
from both partner.
yes, it's because of that is lack of understanding.
Hmm.
Yeah. I should not love you because I have or because I don't have. I
Hmm.
should love you because of you. So this is what I'm saying to couples. There should be a way by which you can separate things. So anybody that is going into marriage as couples
Mhm.
must be emotionally stable and wise.
Hmm.
So even though you have a debt as a family, you need to have a structure of repaying that debt.
Hmm.
So and one of the things that family does or couples does is the fact that what they want to quickly be off debt. So they want to do as they are getting money,
Yeah,
they want to
just pay
pay.
it off, pay it
Yeah.
off, pay it off.
So the question is the fact that what? Why
And we
can't
are
you
killing ourselves.
yourself? Yeah. Why can't you just try as much as possible increase your value? So
Hmm.
instead of you to go on and immediately pay off debt, why can't you just add value to yourself? Look at other things that you can do that can increase your income as a family
Hmm.
first. Then you now have a good pattern to pay off debt.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it also depends on the kind of the person who the kind of debt. If you are saying that what I want to pay this debt within this frame of time, within this frame of, but wherever the situation is, just make sure that what if your value increase in the marketplace as
Hmm.
individuals, so you will be able to pay off anything within a short period of time.
Hmm.
But even at that, when you guys as couples are still in debt, you must be able to separate how you deal with the emotions that comes with debt and the love that you have.
You see couples that earn like 100,000 naira per month, and they will. I think people that lives in Lagos, and you just hear them the house rent and they will go rent a house of like 500,000 a year. I'll be like, how? Like, how do you want to survive? And you just say nagging, you see cheating, you just hear a lot of wrongs in their marriage, and which causes financial problem in their life. I want to ask this question:
Carry on.
what if is one of the couple that brought the debt to the family? How should they go about it? Like, let me give you an instance. When this MMM came out and everybody was doing Yoruba, we call it Sogundogoji,
Yeah.
which means that you put 20 naira, you want to collect 40 naira. So, and now the thing just crashed. So, as couple, how do we fight it together? And as a, let's say it's a man that brought it to the house, how do we work it together? And even if it's a woman, how do we still manage our home?
First of all, we are in a situation where, or in a world where people don't think as couples. They don't think together. They don't think oneness.
We make our decisions individually.
Yeah. If you are making decisions individually as a man or a woman married, then that is very wrong. Yeah, it is very, very wrong. So you cannot go behind me. I don't know what you are thinking about. I'm thinking about something else. Maybe I'm thinking about, okay, we want to use 2 million to roof our house. I'm thinking about maybe in the next 6 months, I will become a landlady. Why you become a landlord? And I found out that what you've gone to borrow money to that money to invest into Ponzi schemes or something that is irrelevant and which brought a major debt on me. When you're now inside that debt, you are now wanting me to support you as a husband. Definitely, nobody would listen to that, especially women that would support you in that. You have to carry your cross by yourself.
Yes.
But at the same time,
your day make I do my day.
Yeah. But at the same time, what I would advise is that what the first thing you do as a man is not to even consider that what your wife should pay the debt with you. Is to seek forgiveness. Because what you did is very bad. Even though you do it with the intention of making your family more prosperous financially. But the fact that you do something and you did not carry your wife along is very wrong. So one thing that you need to seek forgiveness from your wife and ask her, okay. But one thing I would say to wives or any partner, maybe the husband, that you see your wife in that kind of situation, one thing you need to do is to be empathetic. Look at the things that they want to achieve with that person. Yeah, there are some people that constantly get into debt. There are some people that constantly,
and you don't even know what they are using the money to do.
That is completely off the line. So if you see that kind of person in a relationship, run.
Run, no.
I will tell you, run. Or wait until that person deal with that area of their life. Because a man or a woman must be adequately prepared psychologically, mentally, emotionally, and physically for marriage. It is not every need you want to meet. Or some needs to wait.
Some needs to wait.
Yeah. So, but in a situation where there is already a debt without your information, the first thing as a husband is to seek forgiveness from your wife, or from the wife to the husband is to first of all seek forgiveness with a promise of things like that will not repeat itself. That you will not go behind, borrow money and invest it, and when the debt comes, you're not looking for who to help you and you're not seeking from your wife. There are some situations where the wife is richer and has the capacity to pay the debt, and you are begging your wife to give you money. So don't come with that mindset of the fact that, hey,
she will give me,
she's my wife, she needs to give me. And no, that's wrong.
Entitlement mentality.
No. That is why it's good for you to have a good foundation for your financial life. Finances is one of the major things that cause problems in marriage. So the ability for two individuals, male and female, to sit together as husband and wife and take cognizance of their financial life is very important. So that is why if you can avoid it, avoid it. Live below your means. You would, and one of the major reasons why also that helps men or to enter into debt is because they want to over deliver for their wife. They marry the girl with high expectations.
Yeah.
So they want to meet up with what they are doing while in the relationship.
Mm.
So and they know that if I don't meet up at this level, this woman will continue to like nag at home. There are some man that they are not happy at home because they can't meet, because they know the kind of woman they marry.
Mm.
That is why you don't marry a woman who cannot support.
Mm.
Yeah, there are some man, even with this with the present increase in consumer goods, there are some women that are still sitting at home and say, go out there and bring the money.
Yes.
You told me before we married that the agreement that we married that I'm not going to work.
Yeah,
that you are going to
provide everything.
Yeah, so you do not allow me to work. It's not now. Whatever happens globally or nationally, you have to face it yourself. Just bring me that money. And they go out with that mindset, wanting to pay house rent. They don't have money. He borrowed. Wanting to do businesses that will bring in fast money. They borrow. But one thing I will say to people, to couples rather, is that we'll try as much as possible to learn the process of growth.
Learn to
the process of growth. So be able to allow your partner to grow, be able to grow as a family. Everybody will not start, no one start at the top. If a man tells you I start at the top, then that is a disaster about to happen. So one thing, that's what I would say, that please let us avoid debt as possible.
We should avoid debt as possible.
If you have borrowed before, don't go on borrowing. Just create, see, what has happened has happened. Just create systems that are favorable to pay. And one of the systems is to increase your value.
Increase your value.
Increase your market value. If you can do more, there are some people that they can work and still be a freelancer and get one or two things. There are some skills you can learn, weekends that you can do that can make you earn more. But just try as much as possible to live below your means. You understand? If it is 100K that you are earning, make sure that you are not living above 80K as a family. If it is 1 million that you are earning, make sure that you are not living above 700 as a family. There is room for other financial practices. You need to save for your children. You need to save for
emergencies.
Anything can happen and the like. So it is not right to pull all your earnings into spending. And that is why, if I said in one of our videos, that it is very important that a man and a woman think long term. If you are thinking long term, you will know that what you have now is a seed. So if you see everything around you as a seed, you will not see it as an harvest. Do you understand? If you see it as a seed, you want to put it to work to get something reasonable out of it. So that is why you will consider other practices. There are some families that will hit breakthroughs in millions, in tens of millions, and the wife will be pressurizing the husband that now we have the money. Maybe I suffer, we do. Let's start traveling all about the world. No, there's a difference between breaking through and staying there.
You not having 1 million naira today and tomorrow you are hungry.
No, you need to first of all break through. There are some families that they have breakthrough 2 years ago, but they are still staying below at their old apartment. You understand? They are gauging what will happen in the next. So by the 3rd year, they now moved to another bigger apartment. So even when they move comfortable. So if you want to move from one level of financial prosperity to the other, make sure that you are doing that comfortably. Don't just move and you have nothing left. No. Just make sure that avoid debt. Debt will kill you. It will kill you. It can bring you to early grave. You understand? It will stress you. It will not make love sweet. And if you're already in debt, separate you and your wife, call yourself, separate yourself from the debt. The debtor will call you. The debtor will call your wife. They will call your family. They will call people they know about you that you are a debtor. You understand? But be able to separate it
from our love life.
Separate it from your love life. You understand? So even though you are about to, you want to pay debts, at the same time, you understand that that is a reality that must be strategically approached.
Mm.
And also, we need to still pay attention to my love life. Don't use all the time to start thinking of how you will pay debt. Create time for when you guys talk about it. Think about it.
Time.
Yeah. Create plans of how you want to pay the debt, and communicate that plan to the owner of the debt that I'm paying like this. Even though the person is aggressive, the moment you are faithful to your plan, they will later yield to your plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, know that even in that time, you need to grow the love that is between the two of you.
Thank you, Honorable. I hope our viewers are listening, and I hope that you're gaining one or two. And I want to say this, and I'm holding to this. We should live below our income.
Yeah.
We should live below our income to avoid this debt. We should live below our income. Honorable sir, what is your last word for us this day?
Well, where I want couples to majorly focus on, more importantly, is avoiding debt at all costs.
Avoiding debt at all costs.
If you see somebody wanting to give you debt even for free, don't take it.
Without interest.
Without
like loan apps
yeah,
with interest.
loan apps. Let me
loan apps and all.
And we should always be patient. Whatever you can have, you cannot have now, you will have tomorrow. Don't draw tomorrow into your today. Let tomorrow arrive.
Yeah, let tomorrow speak for itself.
Speak for itself. And for young people that are getting married and they have to do marriage by debt, maybe they have to do their wedding and the like. Marry below your means.
Do the wedding below your means.
It's a topic for another day
that
we would examine. But whatever, don't start marriage with debt. Don't continue marriage with debt, and don't journey marriage with debt. That is what I would say. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, and I always pray this prayer for you, which is, may the Lord give you more wisdom.
Amen.
More wisdom and wisdom. Your wisdom will not decrease.
Amen.
And to our viewers, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And if you know you have any comment, any contribution, just put it into our comment section, and we'll get back to you. Thank you. My name again is Victoria DOLAPO Adeniji. I'm your lovely girl. And have a nice time. Bye bye. I love you.